Hey, enough already. All I hear about is security this, regulation that. I can't even hear myself think. My job is tough enough already. My plate is full, and I don't have enough time to take on one extra thing. Security is the last thing on my mind. Besides, we're not on anyone's radar. Does that sound familiar? I've said it to myself time and time again. Then it happened. I got an email. I opened it. I didn't know. It looked legit. It had an attachment. I opened it too. Then it got bad. I mean, real bad. Suddenly, I couldn't open the documents that I had been working on, and what I could open on my computer was all gibberish and completely unreadable. I'm not talking one or two documents, I mean all of them. Come to find out that what I clicked on was actually ransomware. The attachment itself was a program that launched and began to rewrite, encrypting every single file on my computer. But it didn't stop there. It saw that I had several map drives and overwrote all of that too. Everything that I had access to, which was a lot considering I managed the practice. IT said that it got about 80% of our data before we caught it. Patient records, employee information, accounting and payroll data, lab results, claims, everything. The next morning I came in. IT had been working through the night to get things ready for patients the next day. I brought donuts and coffee, the least I could do, right? Well, the good feelings didn't last long. I found out the files were unrecoverable. I asked about the ransom. They said, "You don't pay the ransom." I said, "Why not?" They said for two reasons. One, if you pay the ransom, there's just no guarantee that you're going to get your files back anyway. And two, if you pay the ransom, then you go on a list to get targeted again. No, IT said that our best bet was to recover from backup, which was difficult because we only did backups once a week. My day only got worse from there. In total, we were unable to see patients for 2 full days, and it took 2 weeks to get data restored and things back online. And the data that was restored was 5 days old. We spent a ton of time rekeying claims and trying to figure out where we were at with AR. And I don't even want to talk about the money lost. It wasn't pretty, and I certainly wasn't anybody's favorite person at the time. From that day forward, things changed for us. The first thing we did was a risk assessment for our office, because after some reading, I found out that this is required by law. It really shed some light on how we were doing things and how much needed to change or be upgraded. I'll tell you what, this will never happen to me again. We hired a group to dig into our practice's security, or lack thereof, and it was rough. The non-compliance list was a mile long, but they were really nice and they helped us through it. And that was the start of my reversal. I now have time for security because I make the time. In all, we secured our practice with better door locks. All of our employees got their own user accounts and passwords. And we got secure email and text messaging so that we can keep communication lines open but worry free. We put all of our networking equipment and computer servers in a room with a locked door. And we put security first. Let's take a step back for a minute. How did that story make you feel? Think about if that happened to you, because this is just one of many stories that I hear while talking with businesses, more often medical practices. They're all alike. Well, what's the common denominator? They didn't act until something happened. It cost these businesses thousands upon thousands of dollars and hours upon hours of their time. Many see a risk assessment as a non-essential cost providing little value. But it's really a practical insurance policy if you think about it. One that's always going to benefit your practice in the way of security, compliance, and limiting liability. Yes, we can help you at Kypher, and we'd love to. But what we want more than to be there with you is for you to take the necessary steps to keep your practice secure. So start today and get help. If you'd like to learn more, please visit our website at www.kypher.com. I'm Melanie Tanko, president of Kypher. Thank you for joining us.